All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with this liar himself, Michael Cohen. You know, the guy that is mad because Donald Trump didn't give him a high position while in the White House, and that's the reason why he's trying to lie on Donald Trump and trying to lie about this Stormy Daniels situation when he was the one gave this woman his own money and trying to make it seem like he did that for Trump. So it just this man is been known for just lying. Everybody says it. I mean, even CNN, you even got people on the left that don't like Donald Trump even snapping on Michael Cohen, knowing that he's a liar. So we definitely going to check this out. Like I said, this come from Liberal High Mind. He said, you won't believe who just came out to defend Trump. Now I'm hearing that Michael Cohen, I think his ex-attorney or something like that, came out and told everything about how Michael Cohen admitted to him that Donald Trump didn't do anything with Stormy Daniels and that he was the one that gave her the money and just all type of stuff. So, and then I'm hearing that Michael Cohen was saying some stuff about Melania Trump, like he didn't want Melania Trump to know some things. He didn't want Donald Trump to know some things. So it's just like this guy been lying for the whole entire time. Remember, he wanted a high position. They said he was mad because Donald Trump didn't really take him to like a lot of places. He wanted to be an AG. It was just so many things like that. The reason why he started crying and now he wants to lie on Donald Trump. But we definitely finna check this out. Make sure y'all please hit that like button so more people can see how corrupt and how a liar Michael Cohen is. So please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. And shout out to the one that always watches the entire video. I appreciate all of you that do that watches the entire video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into it because I want to hear what all Michael Cohen, I guess his ex-attorney, had to say, because at this point it seemed like Michael Cohen told him everything about this whole hush money thing. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it, y'all. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. So I guess there it is. That pretty much wraps things up, at least in my mind. Another witch hunt collapses. Most of the videos I've been recording over the last couple of days have been covering Alvin Bragg's pathetic little hush money case in Manhattan, and you might be getting a little bit tired of it, but please don't get the Trump indictment fatigue, because the information keeps on dropping. As I've said over the last couple of days, this entire case hinges on the credibility of the witness. And of course, the key witness is Michael Cohen himself. Well, Michael Cohen's former lawyer, Robert Costello, just testified in front of Congress, and well, let's just say it shreds Michael Cohen's credibility even further with some huge bombshell claims and allegations. In my view, this has to be the final nail in the frickin' coffin. This on top of the secret recording.
Just to let everybody know, if you hear some noise outside my house, there's some guys out there mowing the yard. So if you hear any noise, somebody outside mowing the yard. So let's go.
There's simply no way that 12 jurors, or at least 12 impartial jurors, side with the Manhattan prosecution. This case has to be over after this. Let me show you guys exactly what happened, what was said, why it's important. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so we know all the backstory. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days and really the past couple of years. So think about everything we've spoken about, everything we've covered, and then listen to this.
Through further cross-examination, Cohen told me that he knew there was money missing from the Trump inauguration.
I see where you are now. Thank you.
Okay, and then on the next page, into that first paragraph, Cohen decided that while he didn't believe the allegation of the Stormy Daniels story, that he thought the story would be embarrassing for Trump and especially for Melania, so he decided he would take care of it himself.
Absolutely, and that is contrary to what this guy testified to in court in New York yesterday.
Well, and what's not being talked about is your next paragraph, like the reason and his motivation for that. So if you could just kind of walk through that for the committee.
Yeah, obviously, when we started to talk about the NDAs, and this is the very first meeting at the Regency Hotel, when, by the way, Rudy Giuliani was not involved in representing Donald Trump at that time. Cohen testified that it was a conspiracy between Giuliani and Costello as of this date. Totally false. In any event, he also said that he didn't discuss the Stormy Daniels matter with us, and he certainly did. I specifically asked him, because he kept on going back saying, I can't believe they're trying to put me in jail for these NDAs. So I said, Michael, tell me about the NDA. Tell me about Stormy Daniels. What did you do? He said, I got a call from a lawyer representing Stormy Daniels who represented that she was going to testify that Donald Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels. Michael Cohen said, I didn't believe the allegation, but I knew that such an allegation would be terribly embarrassing. He said it would be embarrassing. He focused on Melania Trump. He said, I didn't want to embarrass Melania Trump. He said, that's why I decided to take care of this on my own. Right. I went back to that several times. You did this on your own? On my own. Did Donald Trump have anything to do with it? No. Did you get the money from Donald Trump? No. From any of his organizations? No. From anybody connected to Donald Trump? No. Where did you get the money? I took out a HELOC loan against my property. I said, why would you do that? He said, I didn't want anybody to know where I got this money. I didn't want Melania to know. I didn't want my own wife to know because she's in charge, he said, of the Cohen family finances. He said, if she saw money coming out of my account, she'd ask me 100 questions, and I didn't want to answer any of them. It was clear after talking to him for several days after that, whenever we talked on the phone or in my office, that he kept on bringing up the subject that he felt he was betrayed by not being brought down to Washington, D.C. This guy thought, he said to me, that he should have been Attorney General of the United States, or at least the chief assistant to the president. Ludicrous, but that's what he thought. And he was very angry about that. He wanted to do something to put himself back into the inner circle of Donald Trump. That's why he took care of this on his own. There had to be a motivation. Michael Cohen is always working for things that benefit himself. And that's what he was doing here. That's completely different to what he said that he told the grand jury. That's completely different to what he's testifying to in New York. Nobody has heard this side of the equation.
Right.
Holy.
Oh, my God, boy. He just dropped a bomb. The way that his ex-attorney said all of that, you can tell Michael Cohen told him all of that. Donald Trump had nothing to do with what he had going on. He took out a loan. Did Donald Trump know about it? No. Did Melania Trump know about it? No. This is something he did on his own. He was mad because he wasn't brought down to Washington State. He wanted a higher position. He wanted to be around Donald Trump more. He wanted to be Attorney General. And when he didn't get that, he turned. He started lying. And his testimony was way different from what Mr. Costello is saying right now. He just dropped a bombshell. Michael Cohen's credibility already shot. Everybody know that he's a known liar. We all know that. But when you got his ex-attorney that sat there and listened to everything that Michael Cohen told him, there's no way that this man is lying. He's telling everything Michael Cohen told him. Donald Trump had nothing to do with it. Remember when we go back to that video, I had a few people in the comment section, oh, Adogg, how you gonna say Trump didn't know what was going on in that recording? Because you remember in that recording, Trump was like, because he kept saying fundraiser or something. Trump like, what are you talking about? Cash? He's like, no, don't worry about it. I got it. So Trump was lost. He didn't even know what Michael Cohen was talking about. And Michael Cohen recorded that little part to make it seem like Donald Trump was guilty of something. Because Trump didn't even know what he was talking about. And then this right here just proves everything. He just said it himself that Michael Cohen told him that Trump knew nothing about what he had going on. He took out a loan talking about he didn't want Melania to know. He didn't even want his own wife to know where he got the money. So that let you know right there he is straight lying on Donald Trump, and they put this Stormy Daniels situation on Donald Trump because they knew it would hurt his credit. They knew it would hurt him, like in the viewers' eyes, like, oh, Donald Trump really did that. He really did that. Because remember, Stormy Daniels was just telling Bill Maher in 2018 that Trump did nothing to her. She even had an NDA saying Trump never touched her. Then now all of a sudden he touched her. See, all of these people are lying. They trying to get money. Just like what Michael Cohen trying to do. That's why he's trying to take the stand, trying to earn money off Donald Trump. Michael Cohen is the one that needs to be in jail. He's trying to put the mess that he did, he's trying to put it off on Donald Trump. So now he's trying to be in cahoots with the left, trying to be on the side of them because he didn't get what he wanted. Because he wanted to be around Trump more. He wanted Trump to take him everywhere, and he didn't get that. So now he's acting stubborn, and now he want to just put out these false lies. But, man, Mr. Costello, He just dropped a bombshell on Cohen.
Frickin' moly. This man, Mr. Costello, who's a very experienced lawyer and who was involved in defending Michael Cohen, who was in defending and representing Michael Cohen, who never legally represented Donald Trump, just said this under oath, testifying in front of Congress. I know all kinds of lefties on Twitter are claiming that he's lying, but do you really think that Mr. Costello would stick his own neck out, put his entire career and reputation in jeopardy, and possibly face charges of lying in front of Congress to tell a fabricated story? I don't think so. And either way, if you think about it, it doesn't even really matter. Like we keep saying, Alvin Bragg's case is based on testimony alone. The prosecution's case isn't built on evidence, it's built on hearsay. Michael Cohen's saying one thing, but other people are saying another. In other words, there's plausible deniability. What was just said in front of Congress blows up the entire narrative. It blows up all of the allegations. The whole premise of Alvin Bragg's case is that Michael Cohen was acting on behalf of Donald Trump. He was following his wishes, following his demand, and of course, most importantly, spending Donald Trump's funds or campaign funds as hush money to silence Stormy Daniels. Well, as Mr. Costello stated, and as was pretty clear in the secret recording that was entered into evidence a couple days ago, it seems as though Michael Cohen once again is caught in a lie, that Alvin Bragg's premise is totally incorrect, and that Michael Cohen acted on his own behalf.
And I just said that. Y'all just heard me say that a few minutes ago about that secret recording that was just played the other day when Trump said, "What are you talking about?" That's exactly what Donald Trump said. And when Donald Trump asked him, "What are you talking about?" Cohen responded with, no, don't worry about it. I got it. So Trump was lost. He didn't know what this man was talking about. This is some crap that Michael Cohen was doing. But now he's trying to put it off on Trump because he's mad at Donald Trump now. So now he's trying to put all his lies on Donald Trump. And now he's been caught. Because, his credibility was already bad. Everybody been talking about Michael Cohen, how he's a liar, and this right here just put the icing on the cake. Oh, man.
To deal with the Stormy Daniels situation in order to gain favor with President Donald Trump.
Yep.
I guess Michael Cohen doesn't call himself, quote, the fixer for nothing. A couple key points to take away from Mr. Costello's testimony. The first is that Michael Cohen didn't actually believe the Stormy Daniels allegation, which pokes holes in Michael Cohen's testimony and even Stormy Daniels' testimony. The whole thing is looking more and more like a shakedown, like extortion of a political candidate. And the second point is that supposedly Cohen paid Stormy Daniels all on his own with his own dollars, which then leads us to the third point, that it seems as though Donald Trump had nothing to do with it, that Donald Trump was simply along for the ride, like most normal people are in their interactions with their legal counsel. That's kind of the point now, isn't it? You're not a legal expert, you're not a lawyer, and so you hire counsel to represent you and to help you in these sticky situations, leaning on their advice, judgment, and of course, in this case, action. The leftist narrative here is unbelievable. I mean, legitimately unbelievable. I keep saying there's holes all over like a slab of Swiss cheese. There's nothing consistent about the story. There's nothing consistent about the testimony, what Stormy Daniels has said over the years or what Michael Cohen has said over the years. The only thing that seems consistent here is the lack of credibility and sort of sociopathic nature of Michael Cohen himself. Mr. Costello also claimed that Cohen told him that he made the payments to protect his own interests and to mitigate potential personal and professional damage. Cohen essentially did what he had to do because he wanted to be viewed in a favorable light, with his base intention possibly landing a high-powered position.
Exactly. He wanted to land a high-powered position in the White House around Donald Trump, so he did all of this on his own to try to, get Trump to kind of pull him up high in the ranks. That's exactly what Michael Cohen was trying to get out of the situation. The reason why I said before for the third time, Trump didn't know what this man was talking about, so he started going out doing things on his own to try to make Donald Trump happy and say, okay, if I do this, maybe Donald Trump will take me here. Or if I do this for Trump, maybe he'll put me in a higher position. And when he didn't get that, this is where we at today. So this man was doing everything on his own and now trying to blame Donald Trump. Exactly what he's trying to do. Stormy Daniels is a liar. If you look at the interviews, you look at the NDA, you look at the paper that she signed, she literally said that she never did anything with him. Now all of a sudden she did. It's just these people are straight liars, her and Michael Cohen. Both of them are lying.
position in Donald Trump's White House. Everything this man does is clearly to the benefit of himself. Michael Cohen is a duplicitous little snake who only thinks about Michael Cohen. It's obvious that he's fabricating and embellishing his claims to hopefully secure a lighter sentence for himself and, of course, to continue to build this media career as an anti-Trump pundit. Michael Cohen doesn't care about the truth. He cares about this reality TV show that he's trying to pitch, The Fixer.
My name is Michael Cohen, and for years, I was the personal lawyer for a notoriously bad man. I usually have access to people with my particular set of skills, but that's all about to
You know what I have noticed, y'all? Just before we play this right here, I've noticed one thing. Everybody that's going after Donald Trump, just look at these names right here. E. Jean Carroll, remember she was trying to write a book. What did she do? She tried to sue Donald Trump to try to sell that book. Stormy Daniels the same way. It's about a book. And what they try to do, try to say Donald Trump did something to him. They always using Donald Trump to try to make money. And now look what Michael Cohen is doing, trying to get a reality show. Oh, I used to be this for a bad president. It seems like every time somebody's trying to do something where they're trying to sell a book, start a show, they always got to try to throw Donald Trump in a mix and try to make it seem like he did something or he lied about something to try to sell what they trying to do. Let me know if y'all realize that. They always trying to, just like you get Letitia James and they're just trying to make money off going after Donald Trump. These people know this man ain't did anything wrong, but they doing it because they're trying to make money off of him, which they've been doing. And now look at this snake right here. This is a slithering snake, Michael Cohen. Let's continue.
Cohen doesn't care about the truth. He cares about this reality TV show that he's trying to pitch, The Fixer.
My name is Michael Cohen, and for years, I was the personal lawyer for a notoriously bad man. I usually have access to people with my particular set of skills, but that's all about to change. I'll work with you, offering expertise, advice, and solutions to fix your problem. Together, we'll change your life. I am your fixer.
He cares about the books that he's trying to sell. He cares about his media appearances, and obviously he cares about his new flourishing TikTok career.
He is not going to just of this. And on top of that, look, we're all sitting here and we're all watching every single day.
He is a liar. He is possibly the worst witness of any high-profile case in modern history. In my view, after this testimony, Alvin Bragg's case is done. Anything else would be a clear travesty of justice. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got.
Wow, what a great video by Liberal High Mind, man. Great video. As you can see, Michael Cohen is a snake going on TikTok, running his mouth. Now look at him trying to sell a book, trying to start a TV show. And what is he doing? Trying to use Donald Trump to start it by lying. The same way E. Jean Carroll did, the same way Stormy Daniels did. Every time they trying to sell something, they try to use Donald Trump, try to paint him in the light that he did something wrong. This is ridiculous. But his ex-lawyer, Mr. Costello, he just told everything. This case, to me, is dismissed. So if y'all see that in my title, that's me saying that I think this case is dismissed. It's over. But like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.